G'day, it's Taro here from Sunland Caravans, and today we're going to have a look at a 20'6" Phoenix. Now this one is pretty much a 2023 spec, so I'm going to point some of those things out to you, and they have done a couple of little options. So let's have a look. First one you'll see is the standard Phoenix toolbox. So these powder coated toolboxes are fantastic. If you have a look inside them, we've got a compartment for a generator on a generator slide that slides out to the side here. That will take up to about a 2.5 kilowatt generator depending on physical size, but certainly big enough to run your air conditioner and all that sort of stuff. You got two 9-kilo gas bottles underneath this gas hood here. And then on the other side, we've got provision for jerry cans or any other sort of storage, I guess, but there's certainly 3 jerry cans can fit in there. These guys have optioned to have the toolbox lifted up off the A-frame by these rails here, and then a timber storage underneath there, or wood storage. Also good for and handy for sullage pipes and any other sort of smelly things that you might be carrying with you. 12-volt blackjack electric jockey leg, plus our Manutech jockey leg. Just a little note for anybody that wants their gas bottles fit on the outside of the toolbox, which we do get that request from time to time. If you do have that, you're not allowed to have the electric jockey leg, all right? So it's just to let you know that now. If you've got a van on order and you want both of those things, speak to Michael, because you can't actually have both those things, but we have got some other alternatives for you. DO35 off-road hitch, standard on all our vans. Obviously, this van will be having ATM with 3.5 tonne. We do have the option of going all the way up to 4.45 tonne on our vans. So it's, again, if that's what you're after, speak to us and we'll tell you how we go about that. Let's have a look down this side. Tunnel boot. So obviously the tunnel boot's standard on all the Phoenixes. This van comes standard with a little marine barbecue, a little Sizzler marine barbecue, but these guys option not to have that and just have pure storage, and that is a huge amount of storage if you see that. Yeah, nice and clean that is in there. Awning. We've gone with the electric awning in this case. So this is also a standard feature on all the Phoenixes. LED light in the awning roll there, which is really nice and pretty. And on a day like this where it's a bit rainy, it's very handy to have this out. External tables, this van comes with 2 of them, so one at the back and one at the front. These guys have also gone with an external 240 power point. I guess if they want to run an electric grill or hot plate or something like that, this would be the perfect place to have it. You got your little table, your 240 power, very, very handy. And I assume they will do some sort of barbecue or something in that tunnel bed at some point. Then this side. So the Phoenix comes with Cruisemaster XT 3.5 tonne automatic airbag suspension, which is what this van's got. These are the controls here in this nice little dustproof hatch. We've got our controls here. It tells us a different size. You'll see that the sides are quite different at this moment in time because we're on crooked ground. We've leveled the van up for this video purposes. Automatic control, so if we hit auto, it'll go back to its automatic set ride height. We've also got an air line here too, so if you want to deflate your tyres and then pump them back up again, we've got an air compressor there, which is really pretty handy. In addition to that, we have our external speakers and our control unit there for our outside entertainment. So we've got 240 power, 12-volt power, HDMI power, and all your antennas, and the TV bracket. So you literally lift the TV off the wall inside, come and put it on out here, and then you can watch TV outside. We'll move around to the back of the van and see what they've done at the back here. So again, another external table. The Gerard Instant Hot Water, so that's the Gerard Series 2, or GSW2 I think it's called. Instant Hot Water System. Fantastic hot water system, that one. External gas bayonet, so there'll be one down the front as well, but we often, with the Phoenix, we'll put one at the front and at the back, so you've got a few options there. We'll have a look in our plumbing compartment. So in here we've got our hot water system that I was just talking about, the Gerard hot water system. A Truma gas heater, which is vented through the floor there and out underneath the washing machine in the ensuite. Our 2 water pumps, a water filter, and if you can see that one there, that's your red water diverter valve. So that one there's to conserve water. That pumps the cold water back into the system. On this side, we've got our power. So here we've got 2 225 amp hour lithium batteries, which is the standard battery configuration for the Phoenix. A 3000 watt multi-plus inverter and charger. Now these batteries come with a whole heap of different features, including additional Anderson plugs for external solar panels and external charging. You just need to let us know what you want to do and we'll configure it to that. It also comes with a DC to DC charger as standard, built into the actual battery smart control unit there. Let's have a look inside the van. Okay, so now we're inside the van. I'll point out some nice features inside the van. So we have got the full-size queen bed. This is a full width and full length. These are an inner spring and pillow-topped mattress. From all accounts, most people absolutely love these mattresses, so I don't get too many requests to change that out, which is a good thing. gas heater. So we saw the unit in the back of the van, but here's the actual controls up here. The reason we fit it here is you don't even need to get out of bed to turn your heater on and off, which is pretty nice. The Stylight cabinetry in this one, these people have gone with the Arctic Pearl colour, which is a beautiful pearl white. If you see this here, our overhead cupboards, we've got these concealed handles, these little latches here. Now from time to time we make running changes to our production and to our specifications. So the one that I've made very, very recently is that all our vans are now going to come with these overhead cupboard latches. So if you've got a van on order, this is what you're going to get when you pick up the van, these concealed hatches. The bottom lower cupboards and galleys and doors and stuff like that, they will remain with whatever you like, but these are the overhead ones that we're going to make it standard on all our models going forward. Now, one of the other changes we're making for the 2023 spec that this van's got is we've gotten rid of the traditional 4-season hatch that would be here. So in this case, we've gone with 2 fantastic hatches, these fan hatches which allow the air to be pushed in or sucked out. And what's good about that is you can reverse them, so you can have one pushing the air in, one sucking the air out. When you're free camping, you get a nice airflow through here, and even on a warm day, you can actually keep this van nice and cool. This is a composite constructed van too, so we are talking about a sandwich panel construction for the roof, walls and floor, which means it's really well insulated before we even start. So that's just an addition to that. Right above here, which you're going to struggle to see, we have got the Dometic dust reduction system. Now in this van, we have to have that or something similar to that because we don't have another gas vent, and that doubles as a gas vent in the van. Have a look at this kitchen galley. I do love this kitchen galley. This is the 2023 spec kitchen galley. So we've gone with these flush cupboards. You can't see the backing behind it, so they butt up nice against each other nice and neatly. Of course, we've remained with the soft close runners on all the drawers. These people have gone with a Duplex oven. So this is an oven with a built-in grill, not a separate grill, gas oven. And this top line hybrid cooktop, which gives you 2 gas cooktops and an electric induction cooktop. I guess the idea behind that is if you want to conserve power and you're at a caravan park, or you want to conserve gas in your caravan park, you can use this one here, or when you're free camp, you can use the gas one. This, because it's got a 3000 watt inverter, you can run this even when you're free camping anyway, because we've got plenty of battery power. All right, we'll turn around to this side. We've got our dinette, so an Italian leather cafe dinette. This will be Millennium gun barrel leather, coloured leather, which is by far and away the most popular leather. What we've done a little bit different in this one is we've actually wrapped this control pod here in leather as well, which I think looks really nice. That is an option. It's normally white. If you do want it in leather, you need to let Michael know at time of confirming all your options. We've got 240 power. We've got our water tank gauges. We've got our control unit for our inverter and charger. We can change the speed of the charging by just simply twisting that knob, and we can turn it straight over into inverter power by just flicking it over to on. We then got a live readout of what your battery status is. At this point, we've got 13.57 volts. We've got very little to no solar coming in at the moment because it's raining and overcast. And we've got 12 volt socket, a cigarette lighter type socket, and 12 volt USB sockets there. This one's a dual one. All right, I'll head back over to this side again because we've got our 32-inch LED TV, which is standard, as well as a automatic satellite dish on the roof, and that's where your fast box and everything is there as well. Now these guys have option for the Self-Fi Go. These Self-Fi Goes give you an extended area of internet reception. It's basically an internet booster, I guess, for your caravan. Some people fit them in the car, some people fit in the van, some people fit in both. In this case, we've gone with this one inside the van. They're quite an expensive option, but I think a very worthy one when you're going to go out back. Right, we'll come down to the ensuite. Oh, before we go to the ensuite, have a look at this. So I talked about the flush cupboards in the kitchen galley. You'll notice that there's no rubbish bin in the Evo Stone bench top in this one, and these guys have option not to have the drain grooved into the Evo Stone. Not quite sure why, but that's what they wanted, so that's what they got. But with this new galley, we get these 2 additional cupboards which we didn't have previously. So the top one here is purely just a big drawer, and the one below it is 2 drawers. Well, 2 bins actually, and what I'd basically use one of those for a rubbish bin, so they're quite deep and they're plastic, so you can wash them out and remove them, and the other one you could use for something else as well, but maybe a vegetable basket or something like that. The fridge, the standard fridge in the van will be a 188 litre Dometic 12 volt compressor fridge, and that's what we've got in this case as well. They've gone with a mirrored type finish, which we can do. Have a look in there. Let's have a look in the ensuite. I'll get out of the way. Okay, so the ensuite, which is pretty stock standard for our 20'6" Phoenixes, has got one distinctive feature, and that's those tiles around the mirror there, which I think looks really, really neat actually. That is a very limited time only option. We've only got a few material to do a few vans in that material, so if you are interested in it, let Michael know ASAP. It does look really neat though, I think. Okay, so that's the 20'6" Phoenix we've just had a look through. It is, like I said, very much on par with what the 2023 spec is going to be coming up anyway. If you are interested in a new Sunland Caravan, you need to make contact with us as soon as you can. We have just about got 2023 sold out, and then we'll be going into 2024, and there's bound to be another big price increase going into the 2024 market. So if you've got any questions, or you would like to come in and see us, please contact myself or Michael. We are working on bookings only because we have got so many people coming in, so don't just come in and we may be with people you might have to wait for a couple of hours, so we'd rather you make an appointment and we can get to you straight away. If you've got any questions, please contact us. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel. See you later.